When I meet an atheist, and if he says that he does not believe in God, the first thing I do is I congratulate that atheist. Now you may wonder that why is Zakir congratulating an atheist? The reason I'm congratulating him is because this person, he's thinking. He may be coming from a religious background, but he may not agree that the God which his parents are worshipping is worth to be called as God. The reason I congratulate the atheist is because he has said the first part of the Islamic Shahada, Islamic creed, La ilaha, there is no God.
I'm spending a lot of time on Hangouts discussing with Muslims. When it comes to the Quran, they always claim it's a book from God. Usually they present a verse from the Quran that they consider being an ace up your sleeve.
There are many falsification tests. I'll give you one more, where anyone can take part. I started my talk by quoting a verse of the Quran from Surah Nisa, chapter number 4, verse number 82, which says, أَفَلَا يَتَدَبَّرُونَ الْقُرْآنَ وَلَوْ كَانَ مِنْ عِنْدِ غَيْرِ اللَّهِ لَوَجَدُوا فِيهِ اخْتِلَافًا كَثِيرًا. Do they not consider the Quran with care? Had it been from anyone besides Allah, anyone besides Almighty God, there would have been many contradictions. So if you want to prove the Quran wrong, only thing you have to do is take out a single contradiction in the Quran.
The Muslim apologist will then demand to show an error in the Quran. He will also state, with great confidence, that no one in 14 centuries has been able to show any error in the Quran. We all know that Muslim will dismiss every evidence like human creation from the cloth of blood, sun setting in muddy waters, seminal fluid from between the ribs and the backbone, flat earth, or denial of human evolution. So today I will try another approach, using philosophy.
I couldn't think of a more horrible job if I wanted to. And you have to do it. You have to, or I'll fire you. Do you understand?
And I will use the Surah 482 as evidence because it contains a logical error on its own. It constructs a false conditional statement. The verse states that if the Quran was from source other than Allah, then it would contain many errors or contradictions. But countless human texts are free of errors, specifically falsifiable errors. Even I could write such a book. For example, 2 plus 2 equals 4, 3 plus 3 equals 6, 4 plus 4 equals 8, etc., etc. If it is the case that it is possible for man-made works to be free of errors, then it's also possible for the Quran to contain no errors and be man-made. It means that the Quran can be from a source other than Allah. Given this possibility, Surah 482 constructs a false conditional, for it is easily possible for a Quran to be from other than Allah and yet contain no errors. Thus, Surah 48 is an erroneous statement. But now let's go into logic and produce evidence in the realm of philosophy. In logic, certain statements are called conditional statements when it consists of a relationship between two or more so-called atomic statements, where one is the antecedent and the other is the consequent. They are usually called if-then statements. For example, if Pio is a human, then Pio is a mammal. The antecedent in this case is Pio is a human. And the consequent is Pio is a mammal. In logic, this statement is equivalent to its contrapositive statement, which in this case would say, if Pio is not a mammal, then Pio is not a human. In both cases, the result is a true statement. In formal logic, any conditional statement can be symbolized in the following manner. If P, then Q. This is equivalent to its contrapositive. If not Q, then not P. P symbolizes the antecedent. Q symbolizes the consequent. These simple concepts alone are sufficient to examine the Quranic statement in Surah 482. If Quran had been from other than Allah, they would have found within much contradiction. The verse expresses a conditional relationship between two atomic statements. The antecedent is the atomic statement, the Quran is not from Allah. The consequent is the atomic statement, many errors will be found in the Quran. I rephrase the verse for simplicity. Thus, the verse is stating the following relationship. If the Quran is not from Allah, then many errors will be found in the Quran. So let's go down to symbolize this verse. A equals the Quran is from Allah, thus not A equals the Quran is not from Allah, which is stated as the antecedent in our verse. E equals many errors will be found in the Quran, which represents the consequent. Now we can write the verse as followed. If not A, then E. This statement should be logically equivalent to its contrapositive statement, which can be written down as followed. If not E, then not A. And if we use simple mathematics, this is equivalent to if not E, then A. If many errors are not found in the Quran, then the Quran is from Allah. But is this a true statement? It means that any piece of text that does not contain errors is from Allah, and this is what the Quran claims by logical extension. It means, for example, that every telephone book is from Allah. Is it? Or every cookbook is from Allah. Is it?
What the fuck did you put in that sauce? It's like some fucking sci-fi sperm.
Sci-fi sperm.
What's happening here is called in philosophy the fallacy of affirming the consequent. In conclusion, by constructing a false conditional statement in Surah 482, the Quran has committed an irrefutable error. The irony of the fact is that this erroneous Quranic verse challenges skeptics to show a Quranic error is almost divinely priceless.